Hi everybody, I'm Sarah Burnett Wally. I'll be your professor for GNT 613, um, Grant Writing, Program Design and Evaluation. Uh, I want to start by telling you a little bit about myself. I teach this class and several other courses in gerontology. I am the director of gerontology, which is a relatively small department here at Utica College, but nonetheless we have the graduate certificate, of course. We have an undergraduate major and minor, and we also have an undergraduate certificate. Um, while some folks uh, taking this class are getting the graduate certificate in gerontology, many others are taking it as an elective. Um, in particular, students in healthcare administration often take gerontology classes. So, welcome to the class. I wanted to tell you a little bit about my background. In addition to teaching gerontology, I also teach therapeutic recreation, which is recreation for people who have disabilities, and that takes place at the undergraduate level. I've been here at Utica College for, this is my 5th year, and before I came here, I was at East Carolina University in Greenville, North Carolina. So I've been teaching a total of about 6 years. I got my PhD at Penn State in State College, Pennsylvania. And while there, I majored in recreation, parks, and tourism management, and I minored in gerontology. But my minor was a little unusual. It was paid for by the National Institute for Aging, so everything that I did had something to do with old folks. Prior to that, I worked on a longitudinal study of housing for older adults. That was my full-time job, and I did that for about 3 years. That was at Ithaca College, which is also here in New York. I also taught a little on the side. Prior to that, I was working in clinical settings. I had my last clinical place job was in Cortland, New York, and I worked at the local hospital where I was responsible for therapeutic recreation services in a 82-bed nursing home, a 24-seat adult daycare unit, a 25 swing bed unit. Swing bed is a Medicaid designation for rural hospitals where a bed in a hospital can either be used for subacute or for folks who are awaiting placement in nursing homes. I also had a 9-bed mental health unit that I managed. Prior to that, I worked at another nursing home down in Pennsylvania, and but I've done clinical work in a variety of settings, including physical medicine and rehab at Syracuse, and community-based services for folks with developmental disabilities and head trauma. So I have a variety of experiences, clinical experiences, research experiences, and then academic teaching stuff too. Personally, I have a spouse and we live up in the Adirondacks. Like to do a lot of outdoor stuff. Kayaking is probably my favorite, although I dabble a little bit in canoeing. I just did the 90-miler, which is a classic race where you travel 90 miles over the course of 3 days. But I think next year we're going to try it using a kayak, which kayaks are a lot easier than canoes in my opinion. But anyway, besides that, I like to hike, and I like to spend time outdoors. I like to cross-country ski in the winter, and that's a little bit about me. So I have a question for you all. I was wondering if you would like to create a weekly Skype meeting so that we could interact with each other. Please take a look at the note that I've put up on the discussion and see if we can't figure out a way in which we can connect with one another. Talk to you later. Bye.